In this video, I explain about benefits of HTML and CSS. In HTML and CSS have several benefits, including compatibility, flexibility, separation of concerns, accessibility, search engine optimization, SEO, consistency. 1. Compatibility. One of the primary benefits of HTML and CSS is their compatibility with different web browsers and devices. Because HTML and CSS are the standard markup languages used for creating web pages, they are universally supported by all modern web browsers, including Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Edge. This means that web pages created using HTML and CSS can be accessed and viewed on any device with an internet connection, including desktop computers, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Additionally, HTML and CSS are designed to be platform independent, which means that they can be used on different operating systems such as Windows, macOS, Linux, and mobile operating systems such as Android and iOS. This makes it easy to create and share content across different devices and platforms. Furthermore, HTML and CSS are designed to be forward compatible, which means that new versions of web browsers and devices can still interpret older HTML and CSS code. This ensures that web pages created using HTML and CSS will continue to work correctly even as technology evolves and new devices and web browsers are developed. Overall, the compatibility of HTML and CSS is a key advantage for web developers and designers, as it allows them to create web pages that can be accessed by anyone with an internet connection on any device or platform. 2. Flexibility. HTML and CSS offer great flexibility in terms of designing and creating web pages. Here are a few ways that HTML and CSS offer flexibility. Layout. With CSS, you can control the layout of web pages in various ways. For example, you can position elements, create responsive designs that adjust to different screen sizes, and create multi-column layouts. Styling. CSS offers a wide range of styling options, including fonts, colors, backgrounds, borders, and more. This allows for great flexibility in terms of customizing the look and feel of web pages. Interactivity. HTML and CSS allow for the creation of interactive web pages, including hover effects, animations, and transitions. This can greatly enhance the user experience and engage users. Content. HTML offers a wide range of content elements, including text, images, videos, audio, and more. This allows for flexibility in terms of the type of content that can be included on web pages. Accessibility. HTML and CSS offer flexibility in terms of creating accessible web pages that can be used by people with disabilities. For example, HTML provides semantic markup that can be read by screen readers, while CSS can be used to control the visual presentation of web pages for people with low vision. Overall, the flexibility of HTML and CSS allows web developers and designers to create unique and engaging web pages that meet the needs of a wide range of users. 3. Separation of concerns. Separation of concerns is a key design principle in software engineering, which aims to separate the different concerns or responsibilities of a program into distinct components. In the context of web development, separation of concerns is achieved through the use of HTML and CSS. HTML is used to define the structure and content of a web page, including text, images, headings, lists, and more. HTML tags provide a way to mark up the content, indicating its meaning and purpose. For example, the tag indicates a heading, while the tag indicates an image. CSS, on the other hand, is used to define the presentation and layout of a web page, including colors, fonts, borders, margins, and more. CSS provides a way to style the HTML elements without affecting the underlying content or structure. For example, CSS can be used to set the color and font of the tag, without changing the meaning or purpose of the heading. By separating the concerns of structure, content, and presentation, layout, HTML and CSS allow for easier maintenance and updating of web pages. Changes can be made to the presentation of the web page through CSS without affecting the underlying content or structure defined by HTML. This separation also allows for more efficient development, as different developers can work on the HTML and CSS components separately. Overall, The separation of concerns achieved through the use of HTML and CSS is a key benefit for web developers and designers, as it allows for more efficient and maintainable code. 4. Accessibility. HTML and CSS offer several features that can improve the accessibility of web pages for people with disabilities. Here are some ways in which HTML and CSS can be used to improve accessibility. Semantic markup. HTML provides semantic markup elements that help to convey the meaning and structure of content to assistive technologies such as screen readers. For example, using the and elements can help to define the major sections of a web page, making it easier for screen readers to navigate. Alt text. HTML provides the alt attribute for images, which can be used to provide alternative text for users who cannot see the image. This helps to ensure that the content of the image is still accessible to everyone. Responsive design. CSS can be used to create responsive designs that adapt to different screen sizes and resolutions. This is important for users who rely on assistive technologies such as screen readers, as it ensures that the content is presented in a way that is easy to read and navigate. Contrast. CSS can be used to set the color and contrast of text and backgrounds, making it easier for users with low vision to read the content. Using high contrast colors and avoiding color combinations that are difficult to distinguish can help to improve accessibility. Focus states. CSS can be used to style the focus state of interactive elements such as links and form controls. This is important for users who navigate web pages using a keyboard or other assistive technology, as it provides a visual indication of which element is currently in focus. Overall, using HTML and CSS to improve the accessibility of web pages is important for ensuring that all users, including those with disabilities, can access and interact with web content. By using semantic markup, alternative text, responsive design, contrast, and focus states, web developers can create more accessible and inclusive web experiences. 5. Search engine optimization, SEO. Search engine optimization, SEO, is the process of optimizing web pages to rank higher in search engine results pages, SERPs. HTML and CSS play an important role in SEO, as they provide the structure, content, and presentation of web pages that search engines use to determine relevance and rank. Here are some ways in which HTML and CSS can be used to improve SEO. Semantic markup. HTML provides semantic markup elements that help search engines to understand the content and structure of a web page. Using proper headings, to, lists, and other semantic elements can help search engines to better understand the topics and themes of a web page. Meta tags. HTML provides several meta tags that can provide information about a web page to search engines. The tag is used to specify the title of the web page, while the tag can be used to provide a brief description of the content. Structured data. HTML provides structured data elements such as microdata, RDFA, and JSON-LD that can be used to provide additional information about the content of a web page. This can include things like author, date published, and even ratings and reviews. Responsive design. CSS can be used to create responsive designs that adapt to different screen sizes and resolutions. This is important for SEO, as search engines prioritize mobile-friendly web pages in their rankings. Speed and performance. CSS can be used to optimize the loading speed and performance of web pages, which is a key factor in SEO. This can include things like minimizing file sizes, reducing HTTP requests, and optimizing images. Overall, using HTML and CSS to improve SEO involves creating web pages that are structured, informative, and easy to navigate. By using semantic markup, meta tags, structured data, responsive design, and optimizing speed and performance, web developers can improve the chances of their web pages ranking higher in search engine results pages. 6. Consistency. Consistency is an important aspect of web design that helps to ensure that web pages are easy to navigate and use. HTML and CSS provide several features that can help to create consistent and cohesive web designs, including style sheets. CSS allows web developers to define a set of styles that can be applied to multiple web pages. This makes it easy to maintain consistency across a website, as the same styles can be used on all pages. Typography. HTML and CSS provide a wide range of typographic features that can be used to create consistent and readable text across a website. This includes things like font sizes, line heights, and letter spacing. Navigation. HTML provides several navigation elements such as lists and hyperlinks that can be used to create consistent navigation menus across a website. Layout. CSS can be used to create consistent layout and grid systems across a website. This helps to ensure that web pages are structured in a way that is easy to navigate and use. Color scheme. HTML and CSS provide a wide range of color options that can be used to create a consistent color scheme across a website. This helps to ensure that web pages have a cohesive look and feel. By using these features, web developers can create web pages that are consistent, easy to navigate, and visually appealing. This can help to improve the user experience and make it easier for users to find and use the content they are looking for. Overall, HTML and CSS are powerful tools for creating engaging and accessible web content that can be accessed by anyone with an internet connection.